Hi, my name is Angela, and I want to talk to you about the importance of reporting domestic violence. On average, 20 women per minute are physically abused by an intimate partner in the United States. 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men experience severe intimate partner physical violence. The definition of domestic violence is aggressive behavior within the home, typically involving the violent abuse of a spouse or partner. The definition of abuse is the use or threatening to use physical or sexual or verbal behavior. Physical abuse, sexual abuse, mental and emotional and financial abuse are all part of the domestic violence. Domestic violence doesn't only occur to women, but they also happen to men. Domestic violence occurs across genders and in both heterosexual and homosexual relationships, and across all ethnic, social, economic groups. On average, about 716,000 of non-fatal domestic violence incidences were reported. 582,000 of them went unreported. Among the victims who didn't report the abuse, a third of them made the choice for sake of privacy. 21% was protecting the abuser. 20% felt like the crime was too minor to report, and 10% feared for retaliation. Believe it or not, domestic violence also can impact the economics of the country, because the intimate partner violence exceeds $5.8 billion each year. $4.1 billion of it is for direct medical and mental health services. $2.2 million is for medically treated injuries. Now, there's 4 stages of victimization. The first stage is that the victim enters the state of shock immediately after. There's disbelief, denial, and delusion. The second stage is when the victim perceives the reality of the situation. They enter the second stage, which is described as terror-induced pseudo calm or frozen fright. This is when they separate their conscience from their body, and it's also known as disassociation. The third stage is delayed coping. They keep themselves busy, and they review their life, and they make vows to change if they're ever given another chance. The fourth stage, the victim loses the ability to live as an adult, consequently repressing 2 behaviors first learned in early childhood as a means of coping. These behaviors often include compliance and submission. The effects that are left behind from victimization is PTSD, repressed anger, Stockholm Syndrome, anxiety, guilt, shame, low self-esteem, depression, traumatic bonding. Abuse is about power and control, and one of the most important ways you can help a person in an abusive relationship is to consider how you might empower them to make their own decision. Just remember, if someone you love is being abused, it can be difficult to know what to do. So I want everyone to think about this. If every one of you were a domestic violence victim, only half of you are ever going to report it. So we need to start putting an end to the violence by reporting to the authorities. So if you know someone is being abused, do something. Thank you and have a good day.